What's going on, YouTube? Michael here, and welcome back to the workshop. We are behind the desk again today, just because I need to get this out to you guys, and it's going to be a video of me rambling, and this is going to be my second time recording it, because I tried recording it on my way home from the gym in the car, just because I figured that'd be a good time to knock it out, and little did I realize the toolbox in my trunk was squeaking the entire time, and I can't do that to y'all, as well as just I was rambling a little bit too much. So I'm going to try and trim it down, express the same things without squeaking, and be a little bit more fine-tuned. But basically, I came out to y'all about a week or two ago now. Here, I've got it pulled up on my computer. So, 2 weeks ago now, saying that my contest prep was starting and I'm going to be 10 weeks out. And so that means as of today, I am 8 weeks out, and I didn't get y'all an 9 week out update, and I didn't get y'all a 8 week out update. So, just so y'all get an idea of what we're working with, I might do a little posing video that I recorded today. I might upload that tomorrow, or I might just, re-record a new one because the lighting was a little wonky. But why haven't I updated y'all? What the heck? I said I was going to do these videos on these days, and I said I was going to give y'all updates on these days. And even if I didn't do it on those days, I said I was going to give y'all updates, and I haven't done that yet. What is my deal? What's wrong with me? I don't know. I just got a little overwhelmed, and I forgot why I wanted to do this, why I wanted to document the prep, why I wanted to do the prep in the first place. Why do I wake up every day? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Sometimes that just happens, and it's okay. And a couple weeks go by, and just like it feels like you're just, going through the motions and spinning your tires. But it's not the worst thing in the world, because consistency, as long as you put the work in some form or fashion, is gonna pay off in some form or fashion. But have I been as consistent as I should be the last 2 weeks? Give or take, a little less. But it's okay, because there's always today, there's always right now, there's always in the morning, tomorrow, the next day, the day after, the next week, next month, next year. Don't want to put it off till then, but that's why I say there's always right now. And that's why I'm recording this right now. That's why I've already recorded this, and I'm redoing it right now. But basically, I just got a little bit overwhelmed and thought I had a lot going on my plate, because I'm trying to start this YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow. It's getting a little undermotivating, and I know there's people that were doing it for years before their channels popped off, and I've just been inconsistent, uploading like crap, and I just expect it to grow. But like my shaving my head video, I'm looking at it right now, has the most views on my channel. It's got 424 views. Just me shaving my head. And like I said, this is a personal growth channel. It's not all about fitness and what I'm doing fitness wise and preps and all that stuff, but it's kind of got a basis around that. And I was a little bit upset to see that video, out of all of my other videos, not all my other videos, there's not that many, but out of all the other ones, has that many views. And it's not if I had another video that had 300 or something, I wouldn't be that upset. But that one's got 400, and then my next most is 65. And so I don't know, just got a little undermotivating, and just shaving my head was a pretty big moment for me, and took me a couple weeks to even start to like it. Do I still even like it now? Not that much, but it's honestly, it's whatever. I'm still a sexy mofo, and so it's not really that big of a deal. But it kind of is, but it's whatever. You just, you live and you move on. And so that's just one thing that kind of got to me, And just another thing is just my work life. I have a job. I should be thankful I have a job. I've had a job during this whole lockdown and everything. And there's no way I was going to lose my job. I felt completely confident in the fact that I could say that I had my job the whole time. To Go Food, though it's not rewarding, I knew it was secure in a time of a pandemic where everybody is getting to-go food. So I felt secure in that sense, but at the same time, it fulfills nothing in my life. I put in 40 to 50 hours to sometimes 60 hours a week, and just to get paid. There's nothing fulfilling about my work. And like, that can kind of, it tires you out more than you think. The job might not be hard. The job might not be super stressful. Sometimes it is whenever the phone's ringing like crazy and food's coming out late and there's no bread, blah, 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 restaurant stuff. But like, at the end of the day, it's not like life or death. Nobody's going to die at my job if we do something wrong, But like, if there's nothing fulfilling about it, then the task itself, feels just that much more strenuous. And so that coupled on top of like, I'm trying to get my personal trainer certification right now. And so I know people are like, I work full time and go to school full time. Well, I don't. All right. Sometimes like I come home and I don't want to read a textbook. And like, that's sad. I should want to read a textbook. But sometimes it's just like I said, my unfulfilling day at work, it tires me out. I want to come home and I don't want to do too much. I want to get my workout in. I want to try and make some food with the little bit of time that I have and just go to bed, try to go to bed and try and relax. And like, maybe that's not a good way to look at it, but sometimes that's just the way that it is, But that's why I'm taking this class, to try and put myself in a better situation so I can be doing something fulfilling. Whether or not I actually personally train people or whatnot, I have it, and it's an in into the industry, and it gives me a bit more credibility, gives me a bit more respect in my eyes, as well as just gives me some sort of a foundation as more knowledge for myself. If I don't use it for anybody, I can use it for me, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. But where else do I want to go with this? I've also been having a little bit of relationship issues. Me and the lady friend, I don't know. Our stuff's always been weird, but like, we've been seeing each other now for a year and a few months, and just like, I don't know, I wish I could say that part of my life was fulfilling me, but it's just not. Like, I genuinely care about her and she cares about me, but just we're young, and I don't know, she's kind of a turd, not gonna lie. Like, she kind of puts me through a mental roller coaster, and it kind of sucks sometimes, and I'm gonna vent to you guys. Like, I don't know, I wish I could say some of this stuff to her, but at the same time, I don't know, probably shouldn't. It just probably wouldn't be for the best, and I honestly should probably just move on. But when you actually care about somebody, it's a little bit hard, and you want to see them happy and you want to see yourself happy, but you always picture that together, and sometimes it's not how it really should be. I don't know, but it's just been stressing me out here lately, and just, I don't know, stuff weighs down, and sometimes it helps you lose. It doesn't help you. It makes you lose focus of what you're trying to do. And what I'm trying to do right now is step on stage in 8 weeks. I'm trying to get my personal trainer certification so that I can eventually leave my job or do my job part-time, so that I'm not there all the time. I enjoy the people I work with, but like I said, it's not fulfilling. And I want to make my relationship better. I want to strengthen that, and I want to, make that better than what it is right now, because there's people in worse situations, there's people in better. My situation right now, though, I'm not completely satisfied with it, and so I either need to talk about it with her or we need to change it. I don't know. And just really, that kind of weighs on me heavy, and it just kind of gets to me a little bit. And I don't know. I've never quite been in a relationship quite like this, and so it just kind of gets to me. But just this whole year has kind of sucked, and like, I'm sure a lot of other people out there are feeling it other than just me. Like, I don't know, I started off the year, this hair, there we go, I got it. Started off the year really strong. I was ready, I was gung-ho. January, I quit nicotine, and then February, March came, and then by March I was moved out of my parents' house finally, and like, so proud. I was paying rent in my parents' house for over a year and a half, and just like wanting to get out, and just like I didn't see a way. And then I feel like quitting nicotine was the catalyst, whether or not it made me save more money or whatnot, or that's eventually what did it, or just the mindset change. But I've got my own place now, and I've been in my own place now since March, and like, that feels good, and just I have a sense of just wanting to make sure I don't lose this, and just I don't know. And then the lockdown happened, like literally a month after I moved in, and then it couldn't have been any worse. Like I said, I feel secure in my job, and like I felt secure in my job, but like honestly, everybody was not working, so like I don't know. There could have been a day where I could have been like without a job, and they really just kicked me to the curb, but they didn't, thankfully, and so I still had a way to make money. But like I also kind of sucked back into a shell, because where I started off the year like wanting to make big changes in my life, I got a place, and like I was wanting to get a new job at the beginning of the year. I kind of put that on the back burner because I felt secure at my other job, at my job currently, and just like I didn't want to leave because like I knew the whole status of everything right now. Like I don't know, for some reason I got it in my head thinking that it wouldn't be a good time to look for a job when I have a job, when a lot of people don't have a job in a very unstable time. Like I should have just been grateful and just stay where I'm at, and just once all this blows over, then that's when I can start. And like that's not the way to think about it, and that's why I'm trying to make moves right now. It's just got a little overwhelmed, and like I don't know, I'm either all in or I'm all out, or I'm self-destructive. And I was kind of going through a bit of self-destruction the last 2 weeks, and just like I had my brother come into town. It was his birthday. We drank pretty heavy on his birthday, and just I don't know. This rendition isn't really any more concise than the one I did in the car, and this is not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. This is what I'm doing. This is just kind of how it is, and just like so much going on, and just like trying to stay focused on not one thing, but just focused enough on one thing so I can move to the other thing, to move to the other thing, then to do the other thing, and it's just, and I know there's probably a lot of other people out there that are like, I do all this. Well, I don't care. I'm me. I mean, I do care. Let me know what all you're doing, and if you're able to do it, then awesome. Not that I don't care. Like, that's just good for you, I don't care. I'm sorry. What may be a lot for me may not be a lot for you, maybe more for you, maybe less for me. I don't know. We're all different, okay? And this is my struggle. This is my channel. And just, I'm letting y'all know. And so, I think I'm going to wrap this up. This title of the video is going to be, Don't Forget Your Why. And like, I'm sure none of this video made sense as to why you shouldn't forget your why. It was probably just a bunch of me rambling, but like at the end of the day, that's just it. Like all the daily you know basically what you want to do. Like there's things that I want to do, and I just said those things. But like all these other things just come and they get in the way, and they just try and bat you off of what you want to do. And I don't know what hand signals this is, but they bug at you, and then like distracts you, and it's like I want to have all 5 fingers on the table, but then my other hand just comes and starts picking them off one by one, and sometimes I'll touch another one back to the table, but then another one comes up, and then 2 come up, and then 3 come up, but then another one touches. It's a bad analogy, but just like stuff happens, y'all. But like at the end of the day, you know what you want to do. And whether or not you make that a priority to do it, that's on you. And just don't beat yourself up if you don't do it. It's just, how bad do you really want it? And these last 2 weeks, I kind of forgot how bad I really wanted it. And there was a couple days where I was really just going through the motions. There was a couple days where I didn't work out. I didn't work out intensely as I should have. I didn't, do a couple things. I also had a little knee bug going on. I don't know. I wasn't able to do any lower body stuff without having any sort of knee pain. That's, I think, kind of resolved its way out now. I've got horrible knees, just from football injuries to a motorcycle accident here earlier in the year, just bad knees that I was born with. But like, you deal with the cards you're dealt. I skipped a couple leg days. I did what I could. I tried to train them the best I could, and it was a little undermotivating. And just like all these things just weigh in, and it's just like sometimes just at the end of the day, just breathe and remember why you're doing it. And as long as you're doing it for you, and it's really truly what you want to do, you're gonna get it done. And so yeah, they expect physique updates. Expect all. I'm doing the show, like regardless. Like I don't know if I come in shape or not in shape. I'm doing the show, you know. And so, like I said, I wanted to put on a little bit and then start cutting it down. I think I'm right where I want to be. I'm gonna maintain this for like another week or two, and then we're gonna start dialing back, baby. I'm liking where we're at right now. Somewhat, like I said, these last 2 weeks have kind of sucked, but it's time to turn the dial on. We're not forgetting our why. We remembered our why, and let's get her done, baby. Like the video, share the video, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.